everyone, I'm Maria, and I'm here to talk about the workability and disadvantages of animal testing. Animal testing is easier to do than human testing. It's more convenient and less costly. Experimentation made on humans becomes a hassle, especially when something goes wrong. In 2006, for example, the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency, finalized a rule for human research that allowed human pesticide testing and required them to compensate the people. But the Natural Resource Defense Council filed a lawsuit indicating that the EPA's rule violated a law passed by the Congress in 2005. That law required strict and ethical and scientific protection for pesticide testing on human beings. They claimed that the ruling was unethical for humans, comparing it to those human experimentations done to people by the Nazi Germans, entering chambers, drinking, and eating pesticides. Therefore, the only alternative for testing is to be done on animals. Testing on animals has been around for many years, and it's not going to change unless people's morals and ethical ideas change too. Historically, animal testing has been around since the times of Aristotle, 384 to 322 BC. At the time, human testing was done too, but according to the book Animal Experimentation by Helen Crossbrand, in 370 BC, a Roman physician, Galen, turned to vivisection, or animal testing, animal autopsy, because many religious people were against human autopsy. So ever since then, vivisection has been the alternate route for those studying medicine because of the moral and ethical ideas of the Western world. And like Daniel said, morality is ambiguous. So, yeah. So even if there is a stop to animal testing or alternate experimentation, none will be on humans. There are many laws under Congress that protect humans from any type of unjust experimentations, and tests on humans are only acceptable with their content. Humans overall are treated with more value. Humans have protected rights through these human constructs, and even though animal activists claim animals have rights too, those rights were given to them by humans as well. Like Charles R. Culver says, what if a grizzly bear, like for example, what if a grizzly bear has the legal right to live and not be hunted? Wouldn't it be expected for him not to harm humans as well? But an animal isn't aware of these rights. There's also a difference between wild and domestic animals. Would the domestic animals be the only ones protected under these rights? No, animals are all animals, and we have to understand the reason why there is animal experimentation. One thing for sure is that animal testing is our only solid choice, and those that care about animals should advocate for humane treatment of animals and research, not to completely eliminate the experimentation. And that's exactly what happened with the Animals Welfare Act. And the disadvantages of animal testing. If we stop animal testing, new medical advances won't be found. Animal testing is successful. Testing on animals has helped develop vaccines for many life-threatening diseases like herpes, hepatitis B, or like Daniel said, also polio, which was found on monkeys, malaria, mumps, and virus related to organ transplantation rejection. In addition to this, animal testing has also helped in the refinement of procedures related to measuring the blood pressure, pacemaker technology, and the perfection of the heart and lung disease. You will be surprised to read the anesthesia, which is used to numb the body during surgery and acute pain, is available today after it was successfully tested on animals first. human beings are not the only living creatures that have benefited from animal testing. Certain medications was devised from research on animals and has today helped in saving the lives of many dogs. Animals research has also provided better understanding of cat nutrition and the reasons behind as to why cats live longer and remain healthier are better understood. Also, another disadvantage, many jobs within the biological and animal science field will be lost. So what will be the point for students to study this field if they won't have anything to work with? Also, how will doctors or veterinary students get any training? Will they get any training without the use of animals? Yeah, there are many new technologies like the virtual reality, but how effective is that? So many animals are still used for those practical purposes.